Hey guys, Julie Saillant. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am thrilled that you are here. I hope you guys all had a really nice long weekend. My name is Julie Saillant. I am a light worker. I'm a starseed. I am an animal communicator. I help you find your gifts. I help you learn how to use them. I help you get enlightened and on your soul path and do what your soul came here to do and get in alignment with everything that you truly want to bring to the world. So thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to work with me, all of the information is in the description box below. You can work with me starting from 1 month up to 6 months and beyond. And if you need help with your animal, just let me know as well. So today, what I wanted to do is we are already in September 2021. Please don't forget this is a general reading. If it resonates with you, awesome. I really hope it does. If it doesn't, maybe the next one will, but don't try to make it fit. If it fits you, that's great. But if it doesn't, then don't try to make it fit because it doesn't work that way, right? I'm a channeler. I receive information from God, from spirit, from the universe, from totem animals, as well as ancestors, your ancestors, and my guides, my archangels as well. I am completely ready to help you. And what I thought I'd do is something a little different today. Since we're already in September 2021, I can't even believe it. Time's gone by so fast. I thought that we would focus on, for the 11s, this is for Master Life Path number 11, which I am as well. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're growing the channel, and please leave a comment. I always read the comments and respond as well. So thank you for everyone that's commented, that's liked and shared. And also thank you if you have booked readings with me. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I appreciate you just for listening, because I know you have a lot of people you can listen to. I know it's a crazy, busy area, doing readings like this. I am someone who's an intuitive. I was born this way. I'm an empath. I was always able to speak to animals. I was always able to see negative or stuck energy in people. I was always able to do a lot of different things with the different realms. And I don't really I use oracle cards just to help me guide you, right? But I don't rely on them when I'm working with clients. I do just one-on-ones, and we just talk through spirit and through the archangels. And since we're at the end of the year, believe it or not, what I wanted to do was, from a lot of my private clients and some of you that have left comments, I wanted to take one of the biggest, I guess, questions that you all have and things that you struggle with and help you through it. And that is basically you not being able or comfortable enough to figure out if it's too late for you and why you have self-sabotage so much. Now, we use numerology here, not astrology. This is all for the Master Life Path 11s. If it's your first time here, you can get that by adding up your birthday, your month, your day, your year, and then you bring that down to the lowest number. So if it was a 29, a 2 + 9 is an 11, right? The 11s are highly empathic. We're the most empathic of all of the numbers. We are the ones that are here to heal others. We are the ones that are, we inspire others. We are, it's hard to say because, we have gifts that are very helpful, but they can also be very self-sabotage. We self-sabotage ourselves a lot of times because we have such high expectations that we place on ourselves and on other people. And when those expectations are not met, we get very upset. We are really unique. We are many, many layers deep. We process differently. We think differently. We feel differently because we are so empathic, because we read between the lines and we are looking for what's not said. We're always trying to figure out what's underneath everything, right? What's underneath the covers. We are not the same as everyone else. And I'm like, I know people say that all the time, but we're different. And the reason I mention this is because so many of us have been, we've learned to shut down many times throughout our life because it's a learned behavior, because we're people pleasers. And a lot of us have very few to no boundaries because we've always wanted to help others. And what happened was, when we were very young, people didn't understand us. And so they would say, hey, you're acting kind of weird over there. You're a little extra. Stop it. You're making everyone else uncomfortable. And we would be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing differently. I'm just being myself. And so then we would just say, well, I guess if nobody accepts me, then I'm just going to shut down because If the people that are closest to me don't accept me, how would a stranger accept me, right? So it's learned behavior that we just shut down and we shut off. This doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you. And if you're still doing this, I would really ask that you look at yourself and please stop doing this, because it doesn't help you. It hurts you. One of the biggest questions I get is, will my gifts go away? No, your gifts never go away. You have free will, right? You can say, hey, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not going to use my gifts for as long as I feel like it. And your gifts will still stay with you. They are your birthright. They never go away. But you're here and your soul agreed to be here at this time in the 3D, right? With your gifts to help yourself and others, and to help the collective, to help, as I always say, it's a win-win-win for everyone. If I shine my light and then I help you, and then you shine your light and help someone else, and we help the animals and the earth, and everybody's winning. But when you shut down, then nobody can access what you've got, and you can't either, right? And there will come a time when all of us need to stand together to help those who are not as talented, who are not as far along on their journey as we are. Everyone's in a different spot. There is no right or wrong way to be. There is no I'm better than you or you're better than them. We are all just doing our best. But 11s are specifically different. We have a lot of layers. We're always listening and looking for what's not being said. What's the truth? What's behind what someone's saying, right? Is there an ulterior motive? And we are many, many times good at, how do I say this? Putting ourselves in other people's shoes and different perspectives for their benefit, but not for ourselves. And one of the greatest lessons that you can learn is that you are valuable. And underneath all of this, I'm shutting down, or I'm devaluing myself, or I'm not comfortable showing up as I am because nobody's ever accepted me. I've always felt out of place. I feel like I don't belong here. I feel like I'm not even wholly human. Some of us feel that way, right? We are from other parts of the stars, right? We're star seeds, we're indigo children, we come from a lot of different places. And some of us are now remembering that. And if you are, that's a wonderful thing, because that means that you're awakening. And that's a perfect, perfect thing, because that's exactly what's supposed to be happening. You're supposed to be awakening, moving to your next level so that you can help others. It's super important, because your gifts will dovetail off my gifts, which will dovetail off someone else's gifts. And then we all work together. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But many of you come to me and say, I've shut down forever, which is self-sabotage. I don't know how to use my gifts, and I don't know what my gifts are, but I've gotten comfortable shutting down. And now I'm kind of ready to open up again, but I don't know how to do it. And I don't know if it's too late for me. And I just want to tell you, it's never too late. It's never too late. Your gifts will always be there. And when you're ready, your gifts will start to come online again. And they'll come online usually one at a time, because Spirit doesn't want to overwhelm you. If you had all your gifts downloaded to you within a second, you probably explode, because, each decade you'll get more and more gifts, right? Everyone's different. Some get them in the beginning, some get them at the end, but we all start to receive them. So it's very important that you understand that your gifts never go away. It's never too late for you, and that you are here to make a difference, and that you are loved, and that even though you feel alone, you're never alone. And I know that a lot of you are saying, yeah, well, I'm sitting here by myself in this room of my house by myself. No one is around me. And I understand that. And I felt that way a lot of my life too. But I bring it up because you have a power pack, and that power pack is your ancestors and your spirit and your archangels and your totem animals, and they are here to help you. But the only way they can help you is if you ask them in and invite them in. They are 50% of your power. If you are not meditating and reaching out to all of these ancestors that want to help you, you are losing power, you're leaking energy, and you're basically bypassing beings that are sentient beings that can really help you. They have a lot of information, and they really want to help you. They want what's best for you. But the only way to do that You just have to ask them in. It's super simple. It's just like saying, Archangel Michael, please be with me now. And he's here, right? And then from there, you start having a conversation. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. What am I not seeing? How can I move forward in a better, faster way? What do I need to know right now? What is it that's stopping me from being my best self, right? It's the same thing with your ancestors. So you've got to be open to receiving and open to knowing that there is more for you. So let's just take a deep breath in. I just want you to open your heart. So deep breath in, open your heart, let it out. And deep breath in, open your heart even bigger and let it out. This just helps us reset. And I just ask all of your ancestors to please come through with any messages of love for anyone. So they're saying, dearest, you don't need to try so hard. There are some of you out there that are trying so hard that you're overcompensating for the times that you were silent or slowed down, but you're trying so hard that you're still out of flow. So they're showing me the infinity symbol, right? And that always reminds me of trying to be in a flow state, which is what I encourage everyone to be in as much as possible. And being in a flow state means that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You know what you're good at. You are allowing your gifts to come through. You are not holding on to anything that will hold you back. If somebody says something to you, you're not taking it and holding on to it. That's what a lot of 11s do. Because we're sensitive, because we're empathic, because we're trying to help, when somebody says something negative, like you're no good, or, you know, you never were good enough for my son or daughter, or you're not smart enough, or you're not a good person. A lot of us, those are untruths. There's somebody else trying to hurt us or say something mean to us. But because we are so empathic, a lot of us take that, we hear it, and then instead of just letting it go, we take that and we hold on to it. And then we make that gospel in our lives. And then we walk around for years, sometimes believing that mistruth, that lie, that you're no good, that you're never going to accomplish what you're supposed to, that you're not smart enough, talented enough, you don't have what it takes, whatever that looks like, right? So your ancestors are saying it's time to let that go. And you can make it as easy as you'd like to. And the best way to do that is just to say, it's not going to be hard to drop this burden. I'm just going to drop it. It's going to be easy. I'm just dropping this burden. It doesn't serve me anymore, right? That's what you should just say. Because the words that you say matter. If you say, it's going to be really hard to change, it's going to be really hard to drop this, I'm just holding on to it, that's what's going to happen. But if you just say, hey, you know what? 8, 9 years ago, I heard this. I took it as gospel. I know it doesn't serve me any longer. I'm going to drop it. That, by doing that, it allows in all the good energy to come back into that open space to bring you back into flow. And when you're in flow, you're using your gifts. You're not holding on to anything negative, right? And then your vibration changes and it gets higher. So you're able to send that out to the universe. Instead of I'm no good, you're sending out I am good enough. I am perfect the way I am. I'm just where I'm supposed to be, right? And then the universe hears that and says, oh yeah, really? Oh, cool. All right, let me bring you some more stuff. You're right where you're supposed to be. Let me keep bringing you good stuff. That's what happens. It's basically, in my humble opinion of what I've lived through as an 11, I had such a hard time getting out of my own way, right? I had such a hard time because I would overthink things all the time. And that's what 11s do. We overthink things constantly. The smallest to the biggest thing, right? I don't know. Maybe I should think about this. Maybe there's another way, right? Even though you're being told, go this way. You're like, well, maybe let me think about this for a second. Even if spirit's telling you things, even if your ancestors are telling you things, even if you know within your heart the right answer, a lot of us still overthink. We stop, we overthink, and that's either too late, we miss the window of opportunity, or we're not going down the right road because that road's closed now. We have to go down another road, a secondary road that's not as purposeful as the first road. So what I'm asking you to do is to get out of your own way, is to say yes. Start saying yes way more than no. And yes, I'll do this way more than no, I don't think I can do that. Or let me think about that for a few minutes. Just start saying yes, I'm going to do this. Yep, I can do it. Because if I can't, my ancestors will help me. My archangels will help me. My totem animals will help me. My archangels will help me. Spirit will help me, right? If you're connected in, they're always there to help you. You're never alone. You got 6 cards, and the first one is Whale Spirit, and it's Trust Great Mystery, right? And anybody that knows anything about whales, they are so magical and so beautiful, but they're submerged most of the time. They're very mysterious. People don't know a lot about whales. In fact, I don't know if they've ever even seen them have babies. It's really crazy. But they're so beautiful and so gentle. And they're saying, trust in great mystery, trust in spirit, trust in your team, trust in your archangels, trust in yourself. You have everything within you to move to the next level. Everything. So start acting like that. Act accordingly, right? I am amazing. I have gifts. Act accordingly. You got Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. It's perfect. I'm asking you to think about, do you really think that you are special? Do you really think that you have gifts? Do you really think that you can make changes for the world, to help the world? Because one thing to say, it's a whole other thing to do it and walk it. It's a whole other thing. And I'm asking you to step up and step out and start doing that, because the collective needs you. We all need to step up for each other. Know your worth. You're an 11. You're a master life path number. You've reincarnated here many times. You're a smart cookie. You've got kick-ass abilities. Tap into them, right? Who wants to be average? Be different. Step out. Be different. Be who you are. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. This is the time to do it. We've all gone through this whole COVID thing, right? This is the time when you can step out as an individual. There's never been another time in history where you're going to be more accepted for who you are as an individual. So step out and be who you are. Know your worth. Now is a lucky time. And Starfish Spirit, which says open to infinite possibility, which is really similar to the whale, which is trust in great mystery, right? They kind of go together. If you are not open to all of who you are, you'll never get to where you need to be, and you'll never accomplish what your soul came here to do. And then it'll have to roll into the next lifetime. You'll have more karma to deal with. So it's just better if you could do it in this lifetime. You'll have more fun. You'll make more money. You'll love your life more. Stop holding yourself back. What would happen if you just said yes to infinite possibilities? Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Sure, why not? What would happen? Then you're open to receiving, and then all these wonderful things are coming towards you, because that's what's happening. That's what's happening all around you. You got Snake Spirit, time to heal. A lot of you are shedding your skin and realizing that the old you and what you thought and what you say to yourself is really destructive and doesn't serve you going forward. And you need to change that and heal that, and stop putting yourself down and start saying, you know what? I am worthy. I am an amazing person. I do have really cool gifts that nobody else has, because you do. You absolutely do. An Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. We always get this one. It says antelope running as quickly as possible with these really big horns. Life is speeding up faster than ever. I can't believe we're in September 2021. This is a timeless reading. But for right now, I mean, I was looking forward to summer, and I still think we should be in June, right? And here we are, it's over. It's like, what happened? Before you know, it's going to be Christmas, right? The end of the year. So what are you going to do between now and the end of the year to accomplish your goals? If you put all of what I just said to you together, it's basically pretty simple. You standing up for yourself, understanding, knowing your worth, right? Now is a lucky time, right? Trust in great mystery, right? Open to infinite possibilities. Feel yourself because life is speeding up, and know that you are special. Know that you have gifts. Know that you are not alone. And if you don't know how to meditate, let me know if you want me to put something together for you guys to show you how to meditate, because there's a different way to do it than just sitting there going, which I can't do because I have a busy mind, and you may be the same way. All my clients are the same way. We use music, whatever music you like, and then it just gets you there really quickly. But that's a big part of your power, your ancestors, right? Your guides coming through for you, your totem animals, your archangels. It's all there for you. But it starts with you coming correct and saying, you know what, I'm worth it. And that's not ego-based. That's just you standing up in your power. That's all that is. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you soon. All right, thanks.